Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is the 10th video of a playlist for cloning a Disney Plus website using MERN stack. In this video, we are going to make the search feature in this website. Let's go scroll down here until we find the search input. And here we get the search input. So I'm going to add a new event. On change is equal to handle filter. So every time the user type the keyword in here, it will run the handle filter function. Scroll to the top and make a new function called handle filter. In this function, we are going to retrieve the event, and then we are going to have the cons search words equal to event target value, and then set word entered is search words. And also we have to make this search word entered. This search entered is a keywords. A use state. So I will make a new use state here called word entered with a default value of a null or empty string. After that, I'm going to make a new cons called new filter equal to data dot filter, and then value is equal to, we are going to return value dot title dot to lowercase, and that includes the search word dot to lowercase. This is supposed to be lowercase, and here lowercase. Save it and let's see. But as I said before, since we are not connected yet with a MongoDB, we are just going to use the static data. That data is going to be coming from home.jsx, and I'm going to copy the popular movie, paste it here. I will alt Z and change the cons variable to data. We don't need this title. We don't need also this list item. Whoops. We just need to wrap all of this inside of a array. Here. Like this. And I'm going to change the title. Just the title. Like for example, Turning Red. Doctor Strange. Shang-Chi. And then Moana. And then Frozen. Zootopia. Maybe Frozen 2, and then Coco. Oh no, Coco is already in there. So it will be Toy Story. And then the last one is going to be maybe, and it will be Big Hero 6. Save it and let's see if we get some error inside of the website. Nice, we don't get some error, but if we are typing in here, we still didn't get anything. But let's see in the inspect, we are not getting some error too. So let's scroll down to the search. Where is the search? It is in here. We got the on chains. Now below of this search, I'm going to give it some mapping data. So wait a second. I'm going to make some mapping function here. But first, let's add some accessories. There's the search icon from the material icon. And then below of the search, we are going to have filtered data. Wait a second, did we even have that? Nope, we don't have that. Wait a second. We have to make it first on top of this. Make use state snippet and then filtered data. For the default value, it will be just some empty array. Okay, save it. And let's see here. And after this new filter, I will make an if statement. The search word is equal to 0. It will set filtered data to empty, but if it's else, it will set filtered data with new filter. After this one is done, we can make another function here called const clear input equal to, for this clear input function, it will set filtered data is equal to empty and set word entered is going to be empty. Save it. Now let's go back to our search. Scroll down until we found the search. Here we got the filtered data. It will be some if. For the first if, length not equal to 0, it will show something, and that something is going to be a div with a class name equal to absolute for the position. Set index is 1000. For the top is an arbitrary value, and that's going to be 3 rem. For the background is search container color. Wait a second, color. And for the padding is 2. For the width is going to be arbitrary value, and that's going to be 25 rem. Save it, and let's make the search container color inside of the Tailwind config.js. And here is going to be search container color, and this going to be 0D 121 and then C, comma, search item color, and then it will be hashtag or hash, and then 192133. So we are going to make the search container color and the search item color. Save it and go back to the navbar. Inside of this div, we are going to map the data or we are going to map the filtered data here. Filtered data is slice 0, 4, This means we are just going to get 4 of them, and then value, comma, key. You can set it as a key or maybe I. Is up to you. And then I'm going to have the return here. Whoops, that's not a plus. This is supposed to be equal to. And then instead of here, we will have return. Return is equal to, we are going to have a link tag from the React Router DOM. Wait a second, we have to link, or it is already imported. Let me see in the top. Yep, it is already imported. After this link, we are going to give it 2/watch, and then for the state is equal to movie is equal to value, and for the class name is going to be data item. For the background is search item color. For the width is full. It will be rounded. Rounded is MG. Margin bottom 4. Flex for the display, and it will be flex center. Item is center. For the gap, X is 3. For the padding is 3 for all direction, and for the text is going to be white. Target is underline blank, so it will open up a new tab, and for the key is equal to key. Instead of here, we will have the image img. For the source is equal to, we are just going to use the Jumbotron 1 image slash slider slash moana.png. And then for the alt is going to be the value, the title, and for the style is equal to width is 10 rep. Save, and below of this image we are going to have div with a class name equal to flex, and flex direction is column, and then we will have a span with a class name equal to text left, and then for the value is, and then for the text is going to be value dot title. Below here we will have the category, and we will have an extra class. It will be text is XS for the font size, and for the font weight is going to be like. Save. Let's see how it looks. Did we get some error? Let's refresh it. And for example, I want to search turning red. What is this? Let me inspect it. It's we don't get anything. That's weird. What if I just type one of them? It is not mapping. Let's try to console log the filtered data first. In the search word here, wait a second. Did I put in the new filter instead of an array? Wait. Yup, I'm wrong here. It's not supposed to be inside of an array. Wait, save it, give it semicolon, refresh the website, and search for turning red. And here, as you can see, we got all of the results that have T instead of the title. What left is just the button to the see more result. Now let's scroll down until we see the search. Here it is the search. Let me scroll down. For this one, I'm going to put it outside of the map, and then I'm going to use the filter data length is greater than 4. So if the data or the result is more than 4, it will give us some link to slash search, and then state is equal to search word is equal to word entered, because we are still needing the search word to give the title in the search page, and of course the search data to map again inside of the search page. For this one, I'm just going to give it a span with a class name equal to text center, and this one is going to be C more result. Change the O to the lowercase o, and style this link tag. It's going to be class name equal to data item. For the background is search, item color, and width is full, rounded is medium, the display is flex, justify is center, item is also center, gap x is 3, padding is 3, text is white, and text is center. We give the double text center. Now let's refresh the website. We got some error here, navbar, filtered is not defined. Oh yeah, we forgot to add the data in here. Save, and then let's see if I type T. I wonder where is our button. Let me inspect it. Let me see the code. The filter data dot length is greater than 4. Then it will show this link. So our button is not showing because our data is not greater than 4. But we can still, but for example, we want to see the button, we just have to comment out the if statement and see in the website. If we refresh it, and in here, I'm clicking the search, like for example, turning red, we can see we can still clicking the search more result. After that, we are going to create the search page. Like usually, the first thing we are going to do is change this div to the rec fragment. And since we are giving this search.jsx some state, we are going to use the location one more time in here. Cons location equal to use location, and then I'm going to control space to import it, and then cons for the first one is search word equal to location dot state dot search word, and then the second one is going to be the search data. Save, and then inside of here I'm going to make a div with a class name equal to mx is auto, and for the padding is 5. Now inside of this div, I'm going to have the span with a class name equal to text 1xl or what's, let me see, using the autocomplete here, it's going to be 1xl, and then font is semi-bold, and for the text color is going to be slate, and then 600. For the text is going to be showing all result for, and then I'm going to have a new span. Wait a second, what is the error here? What about we save it? Now the second span is going to have class name equal to italic, and for the text color is going to be white. And for the text is just going to be the search word, because this was showing all result for the search word. Below of this span, we are going to have UL with a class name equal to grade, and then grade calls is 5. Now inside of here we will have search data.map. We are going to map all of our this search data. We're going to have the data and the key. You can make this key as a key or I, it's up to you. And we are going to automatically or instantly return something, so we use parentheses, not curly brace. And then here I'm going to import the link from the React router DOM, and then 2/watch with a state is equal to movie is data. Inside of this link, we will have the div with a class name equal to feature.item, and it will have the relative position. For the margin right is 2, hover is scale 100. When it's hover it will scale 100, and when it's hover it will also have that index equal to 999. For the MB3 or margin bottom is 3. For the width is going to be arbitrary value, and it's going to be 15 rem. Now instead of this div, wait a second, I'm going to Alt+F to beautify the code. And inside of this div, we are going to have the image from the image that is the data, but maybe I'm just going to copy this one from the movie list item. I will just copy and then paste it here. Alt+F. Wait a second. Okay, I didn't copy the closing tag of the link. Now copy and paste it here. Alt+F to save. And here we got the movie. And also for the source, for now I'm just going to use the image /slider/moana.png. Save. And also this was okay. Save. And let's see how it looks. We got movie is not defined. Oh yeah, we are not using movie, but we are using data. Or how about we change this to movie. Save and then refresh the website. Here we got oops, I click it. Wait, I'm just going to refresh it. I think we got something like all of this is just the link. Wait a second. Link to watch. Or maybe we shall not copy all of that. Maybe we just want to copy the content from it and paste it here. Alt+F and then change this src image to img/slider/moana.png. Save and then let's see how it looks for now. We got movie is undefined. Change this data again to movie. Whoops. Wait a second. To movie. And then this one is going to be movie. Or maybe just data. movie dot data movie, and then data. Save, press the website, and here we got the result of the T. But I think we still didn't get the what is it? Didn't get the details. So let's see here. It should be not featured. It should be movie list item, save, and then let's see. Now if we hover through it, it will give us the details. But I think there's something missing in here, and that is the rounded empty. Save, and now let's see. Now we got the rounded empty. And for the showing or all results, I think I will make it text left, save, and then let's see how it looks here. Refresh, still not in the left side. What about we give it in here? Text left. It is in the left of the website, so we don't need this left anymore. But if it is the text 1XL is working? Wait a second, there's no 1XL. Let me see here. What available is 2XL, so we are going to use that. We get the showing or result for T. Now this means our search page is working. After we are done creating the search page and the search feature, let's make it for the mobile version. And now inside of the navbar.jsx, I'm going to make new if statement. But first, I'm going to scroll up and then make a new a new state called use state, and then snippet called is search. And for the default value, it will be false. Now this will be activated whenever the user click the search button in the mobile version. Let's see how it looks in the mobile version. I will inspect it, and here I will refresh it first. Here, if you are seeing this search icon, this is the button that will trigger the search form. Let's search it in here. Scroll down, search outline. Here we get the button, and on click it will set the set is search, and now is search. So this is the same function or the same event that we apply to the sidebar button. Now we are going to put this is search form below of this is login. I'm going to make a new if statement with a class name of is search, and it will show, wait a second, and below of this I'm going to give it div. I'm going to make a new div. I will just put some basic rec fragment here. So div is going to have class name equal to fixed, and for the background is slider color, and for the height is full, and also for the width is full. Here we have the z index, that's going to be 100. I will save it, and p padding is equal to 3. And in here I'm going to put it some more div with a class name equal to width is full, and flex. For the display is flex, For the background is search item color. Height is an 3 rem, and that was the arbitrary value. And for the item aligns, for the align item is going to be center, and we will have a drop shadow LG. This is supposed to be a div closing tag, and then we'll have the button. This button is going to have on click is equal to set is search is not is search. Now for the class name is equal to text, then slate is 700. Now this is going to have some icon from the material UI icon, and that's going to be keyboard arrow left. Save. And now below this button we will have the input from the input for the search query, for the search keyword. Now we can copy it from below here. Let's search for the input in here. I'm going to copy the input and then scroll to the top here and paste it here. For this one, I'm going to give it a little bit different for the search. This one is going to be start searching. And for the class name is going to be background is search item color. Outline is none. Width is full. Placeholder is equal to text LG. And then placeholder is going to be italic. So this placeholder means it will give the style to the placeholder of this input. After we give it italic, it will give it placeholder font is semi-bold. Save. Alt F to beautify the code. Now below of this input, I'm going to make a button. Button on click is equal to clear input, and the class name is equal to right 0 and then text slate is 700. And this is going to be close but outline it. Close and outline it. Save. For this one, for the filtered data in the mobile is a little bit different. We are going to put it inside of a flex class, instead of the flex div. This one is going to have class name equal to flex, and then flex direction is row, flex wrap is wrap, justify center, for the justify content is center, for the align item is center, and it will have margin top equal to 3. And inside of here, I'm going to have filtered data.map, and then value, comma, key. You can make it key or maybe I, but I will just make it key. And this was going to be return div return div with a class name equal to featured item, and for the position is relative, for the margin right is 2, for the hover, when it's hover it will scale to 100, and when it's hover it will give this card set index is 999. And for the MB bottom or margin bottom, it's going to be 3, and for the width is an arbitrary value, and that's going to be 5 rem. This is supposed to be div closing tag, and then enter. Now inside of here, I'm going to copy in the search, and here I'm going to copy the image until the watch list button and paste it here. Alt-Shift F to beautify it and save it. Let's see how it looks in a website. And here we got some error. What will fail it? Maybe we are wrong. We'll pass it here. Let me see. I copied the BG gradient and then div. Oh yeah, I supposed to copy it until the closing div. And in here I'm going to pass it, save, and this was not supposed to be featured item. This is supposed to be movie list item. Save, and all of this data I'm going to change it to value. Whoops. We'll escape and then control D all of this. Whoops. I'm sorry, my bad. And change all of this to value dot limit. Save. And then let's see how it looks. If I click this, we will get the start searching. But I think I didn't see the closing button. Wait a second. Right is 0 for the closing. And text slate is 700. Let me check it out in here. What if I refresh and click? Let me inspect it in here. So let's see in the code here. And also I think we got the class error. In here I just wrote class name. Where it is in here. It's supposed to be class. Let's save it and go back here. Refresh the website. Click it, and how about we start searching? There is nothing up here. Let's see. So the problem is in here. If you go to the home, or maybe you go to the movie list.jsx, and here you're supposed to give it overflow x is scroll, and then save it. And also in the if search in here, you should just delete this and save. Let's go back to the website and see. If I refresh it, now you can scroll through all of this movie, and if you click the search, you can see the close icon. And if you search for example turning red, you will see in here you got the turning red. But I think this was a little bit too small. What about we set it to 32% and see how it looks. Refresh, click and search. We got it like this, but maybe we can just make it, maybe, what if we don't set the width? Refresh. Wow, we got a big chunk in there. How about width is 50? 50. Let me see in here. Is there any way it's full? What about 50%? And then save it. Click and search for turning red. We didn't get 2 rows. Let me see here. Flex row, flex wrap, item center. What about 42%? Save and see. Refresh the website and click the search for turning red. and change, and we also still need the justify center, so bring back that. Let's see how it looks. We got this in the center, and we got all of this, all of the results. And if I click that, if I click this close icon, it will clear the filtered data. If I click this back, it will close the search form. And also in here, if I go to the desktop mode and click the login, we still didn't set the close. If you go to here, we still didn't set the close function for the login. So let's make it. We are going to make that below of this clear input. It will be cons handle close, and it will have set is login. It will be false, and then set email is going to be null. Save, and then copy this handle close function. Go to the slogin and put it instead of this close icon. And click is equal to handle close, and then if we save it, go back here, refresh the website, click the close. We didn't get anything. Let me see here. We still didn't close it. Handle close. Maybe we have to add the parentheses because it was a function. Now let's refresh. Click to login. Click to close. And now the login form is can be closed. So I think that's it for this video. I hope you will enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so then you know when I update this playlist. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.